What else do you have to do? You gotta just start investing. Welcome to the $1 Million Challenge. So in today's video, we are going to dive into specifically, we are going to look at my monthly dividend section of the portfolio. Now, what I've been looking at is I've just been poking around. First, before we move on, you guys can see here there's a buying power of 1,200. Check out the previous video that I did about my crypto section. I completely sold out of crypto, so check out that video. So that proceed is right here, and that proceed will be invested in this section of the portfolio. Now, there are a couple of ways that I look at what to invest in. First and first, I always like to look at the current performance of what I currently invest in. How is it going? Okay, so with this section here, it has about $10,000, almost 11, and we are down by $8,000. So I think I need to add up to $8,000 to this to have it balanced. And then the main thing that I try to look at here is that, okay, where can I add more money? And there's two ways that I look at this particular part of the portfolio. I look at the earned dividend section, okay, because it's very important that we take a look at that. Now, we've earned about $800 ever since I had it, which I'm going to show you in a minute. And these are all the companies that I have there, right? And the requirement is each of them has to pay a dividend. Now, do you guys notice one that don't pay that much at all? Right here, it is SCHD. Now, I've had this pretty much as long as I've had the previous ones, and I've only gotten paid about $6 so far. If we take a look at this right here, right, you can see that I've had this roughly this entire thing since March 2021. So it's coming up, you know, just over 21, 22, 23, 2 years, right? And this is the one that we're talking about here. We have about $800. Granted, it's done well, it's performed well. We have about $800 in it, but it really just don't pay that much in dividend at all. So I'm going to sell out of this because this time might be a good time for me to sell out of it, and then I'll put that money, put a little bit into Jeppy, because Jeppy has been doing so very well. SCHD, these are YouTube's favorites. Put some money in there, get rid of this. I might look into this afterwards, but as of this video, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get rid of this one right here, and let me show you the reason why we're gonna do that shortly. So here is one of the reasons why we're gonna do it. Okay, now what this is called a dip finder, and it basically compares the current price to the average price of the stock for the past 200 days. This is called price versus 200-day small moving average. Okay, this is a technical analysis tool to be able to look at the current price of a stock as compared to its historical average. So if we take a look here, we can see that if we compare all the stocks, these are all the companies that I have on my monthly income portfolio. Take a look here, we see that SCHD has really gone up a lot. It's really gone up a bunch, and it's gone up about 10%. But even though it has gone up a lot, that's great. The thing is, it has not produced that much income. Okay, and we have all these other companies that are way below their 200-day moving average. You know, SPHG is down 8% below its 200-day moving average. PY down 6%. You know, SPLV down 6%. SCHD down 5%. Jeppy down 2.9%. And this one is down just a tad bit. Now, this is where I'm going to be putting majority of the money that needs to be invested. After I get rid of this right here, I'm going to sell it and turn around and put majority of that money here, because here could be a potential time to deploy those money in, right? Because during the slow times, you want to sell your runners and put that money into the ones that are not doing so well, and hopefully they will do well over time. So that is exactly what is going to happen. Now I'm gonna get rid of SCHG, get rid of it and move that money to other side of the portfolio. So I don't want to bore you with the process of selling, so I didn't show that one. So what I did was just basically get rid of SCHD. Again, it hasn't really served me well. It has only earned roughly about $6. Like I said earlier on, okay, it's out, it's not here anymore. It has only earned about $6, like I showed earlier on, and $6 is not gonna change my life in the grand scheme of things. So the dividend is not that much that comes in, so it's roughly about a couple cents. Let me pull it up. So the dividend that comes in is not much, to be honest. It's only a few cents. That's the reason why we don't, it's not paying much. Yeah, it paid 2 cents per share. Then it paid 6 cents, 8 cents per share. So you need to have a lot of shares to be collecting very good money. And if we compare that to its competitor, right, JP for example pays, let's see, pays about 33 cents per share, 37, 45. So it goes up, it's been going down lately, but JP's strategy is different from SCHD. But at least we're seeing a few cents per shares here instead of 8 to 9 cents per share, as compared to what SCHG pays. Compare that to something like a JP, what JP pays here. This one pays much better, 60 cents, 50 something cents, 40 something cents here. Pays a lot more than JP, a lot more than SCHD. And right now might be a good time to buy it because it's dropped a little bit, so it might be a good place to park that money. Like we're seeing, checking out the dip finder here. So it's better to take the money out of here, SCHD, and put that money across, because this ones are seriously down. We're talking 10% here, a few percentage, not anything crazy. So we can take this money here, put it in the rest, and hopefully as this grow, right, as those make those growth, the earnings will go up and the stock will go up as well. So it should be a good thing. So putting the money here, I don't think would be a bad thing at all. So here's it here. I got rid of SCHD. We don't have it here anymore. So we only have this 5, or is it 6? Like this 6 companies that we're gonna keep for a minute, and we'll keep a close eye on it, on the performance. If it performs well, we'll keep it. If it don't, we'll get rid of it. So if we take a look at the overview here, so far we've invested that money. We've invested the 1200 right here. Everything is going to get spread across the portfolio, across all these companies that we are going to still buy. I'm keeping a very close eye on this BlackRock fund. I might do a deep dive into it, and if it don't make sense, I might get rid of this one as well. But before I get rid of it, I'm going to do a portfolio analysis. So like just do back tests, like do stock back tests on this. So back test the entire portfolio to see how it is done in the past, and that will determine if I keep this one in particular. Because I get rid of BlackRock funds in general, because they've been seeing a lot of heat from Congress, and BlackRock has been investing in China a lot, and any company that invests in China right now is seeing a lot of heat. So I want to get rid of it for that reason. So I'm gonna get rid of BlackRock most likely, but let's keep it there for now, and let's take a look at the breakdown of what's going on. So this trade will go in the afternoon here. I'm basically selling a total of 2,100 here, and I'm buying a total of 2019, roughly 120. Then basically moving that money from crypto, moving it into the monthly income here. And then we went ahead and consolidated the monthly income stock just a little bit more, so that's the main thing that we're doing here. And I think it would be a good place to park that money, take it out of crypto, take it out of this non-performing sectors here, and put them into this part that it's much better and is performing a lot better than where it was before. And I think maybe the next 5 years this money is gonna grow pretty significantly as compared to where it used to be before. So that is it for today's video. I hope you've learned something in how I'm managing my portfolio here. If you have any question, leave it in the description. If not, thank you for watching. I appreciate you for watching. Until next time, see you later. Love you all. Bye.